What up, bitches? It's the MisanthropikOne, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. I want to talk about the latest rap battle, or the aftermath of the latest rap battle between Canibus and Dizaster. I talked about this when I first found out about it. I made a video message to Canibus, because Canibus mentioned me in a song or whatever, and I just told him that he was one of my favorite MCs of all time and this and that, and I promoted the battle, saying that that the battle was gonna be crazy. And Dizaster is a phenomenal battle MC. In fact, a lot of people over the span of my channel have always been asking me, who are your favorite battle MCs and shit, and I never really made a video about it, so I'll name off a few now that I'm talking about a rap battle. Obviously Dizaster is one of them. Nems, Iron Solomon, Math Hoffa, Immaculate, my boy Arsenal from Jersey. Shout out my nigga Arsenal. Thesaurus is one. Awkwards. Sage Francis. Trying to think. There's a few others that I like, but older Jin, when Jin first started coming out, I like that. Yeah, there's a few others. I'm not gonna fucking spout them out, but I sort of got out of the whole battle rap shit because lately it's been a bunch of, it just seems like whoever has the funniest joke, not whoever has flow or creativity or anything like that. That got left behind. It just became like a yo mama contest, basically. I mean, you are supposed to have wit, but it's supposed to be combined with other shit. So when I heard about this Canibus versus Dizaster battle, I was like, yo, this is gonna be some crazy shit, because Canibus hasn't really been in a rap battle like that since maybe early to mid 90s. He hasn't really been in that type of rap battle, and it would be interesting to see this dude, Canibus, because he's known for battling MCs on wax, and he has crazy ass lines. So it was interesting to see him go up against my nigga Dizaster, because Dizaster, if you watch his rap battles, that dude does not fucking play at all. He is just raw with it. So KOTD is this MC battling circuit, promoted by a dude Lush One, and they were gonna do the Canibus versus Dizaster battle, and this shit came on yesterday, but I didn't watch it. Totally forgot it was on pay-per-view on Ustream, and I had priorities with my godson. So I got home, and all these motherfuckers on Facebook were talking about yo, this shit is embarrassing, and this and that. Yo, this battle is fucked up. So I'm wondering, what the fuck are they talking about? About what was going on with this fucking battle. And people are hinting that they're embarrassed for cannabis and this and that. Now I'm thinking like Dizaster went in on this motherfucker, and he did, you know. And let me say this before I continue everything else. I did not watch this thing in its entirety. Someone posted a link of what happened in round three, which basically I was embarrassed for Canibus. I was very embarrassed for him, and there's few things in life that, you know, these days can make me cry, and I was almost gonna cry for Canibus when this shit happened. When I saw this shit, for those that didn't watch it, this is a spoiler, so click the X if you don't want to hear this. But here it goes. From what I saw on the video in round three, I heard that Canibus choked up in the first two rounds. I have to go back and verify that. So whoever eventually uploads the shit on YouTube, I'm gonna go watch it and see for myself. But the meat and potatoes came in round three. Canibus pulls out a notepad or a 5-subject notebook and starts pulling out rhymes from there. And some of the rhymes that he was spitting at Dizaster were just revamped lines from his one of the greatest diss records of all time, when he dissed LL Cool J from that song Second Round Knockout. All he did was revamp some of them lines and direct it towards Dizaster, and you could tell from the awkward silence in the crowd that people were just embarrassed for Canibus. Like, some people were just like, what the fuck? You know, this dude pulled out a fucking a notepad. Like, what the fuck is that? Who brings a notepad to a rap battle? And, you know, it wasn't like he was flowing off the shit. It was just picking bars, and he was being silent. You know, basically like a first or second grader reading an essay and being nervous in front of a fucking class. You know what I mean? Like, he was picking like one or two bars, being quiet, going down, reading another two bars, going down. Then he got mad because people in the crowd, I guess, were heckling him, and he was like, "Yo, you want me to continue this shit?" Then and people were like, "Yeah." So he was like, "Shut the fuck up. Y'all paid bread to see this shit. Let me spit my shit." So, you know, he was spitting these bars. You know, one or two people probably in his entourage were laughing, probably to hype him up or whatever, you know. But oh shit, man. Oh shit. I this shit was a fucking embarrassment, Canibus. I'm a huge fan of your work. I don't know what to say, man. All I know is, Canibus, you had more than enough time to prepare for this shit. I'm sure Dizaster did his homework, and you know, you don't even have to watch the Dizaster verses to know that Canibus got ripped. I mean, even Dizaster didn't even want to look at Canibus. Like, I think even Dizaster felt bad for him, because he turned around and couldn't even look at him in the face, like, when he started doing that shit. And I felt so bad. Canibus had a cast and everything. Like, it was just a fucking disaster. Pardon the pun. But Canibus, this shit, I would have just not even shown up for this shit, honestly. I mean, this shit is just a fucking embarrassment, like I said. I know it sounds repetitive, but it is. And you know, I would have went out with some dignity, man. I would have just you know, spit some unheard bars and direct them at him. At least go out with some dignity, cause that shit, nah, man. It your legacy is gonna be tarnished. Cause now motherfuckers, like, when they make their songs and shit, they're gonna mention, oh, it's whack, like Canibus pulling a notebook out at a rap attack or some shit like that. And then even in rap battles, this is gonna go down in history. And yo, it just fucking sucks, man. If I were Canibus, I just, if I wasn't prepared, I would have tried to postpone it or something. You know, Canibus got pulled for that, and I don't know why he just didn't do that shit. But as a Canibus fan, it's even hard for me to fucking sit here and defend that shit. It really is. It's like me being a lawyer and Canibus murdered somebody, and mad people got pictures of him with the murder weapon in his hand, and I'm supposed to defend him. Like, there's nothing for me to say, because even I'm gonna look stupid. But I will admit, I'm still a Canibus fan. Love all his music. I'm looking forward to the Rip the Jacker Infinity shit. That's it, man. I really don't know what to say, man. I almost cried. I almost teared up, man, because that was just horrible. And that's it. Much love to Canibus. Again, props to my nigga Dizaster. I'm just gonna leave it at that, man, because I'm about to tear up now thinking about this shit. But that's it. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, alright? Peace, bitches.